Visa card is a cashless facility to pay for goods and services. It is a card issued to facilitate purchases free of charge for a limited period. A Visa card is a type of payment card that uses the Visa network to process payments. In addition to credit cards, Visa has extended its borders to offer debit, prepaid, and gift cards as well. You can identify a Visa card from the Visa logo on the card. Visa partners with financial institutions to come up with bank-specific Visa cards. No doubt you've seen the Visa logo on a credit or debit card before, but what exactly is a Visa card, and how does it compare to MasterCard? And does it matter which one you choose when deciding on a credit card? Put simply, Visa is a payment network. When you buy something with a Visa card, Visa processes the payment, instantly communicating with your bank and the merchant so that the merchant gets paid. This happens whenever you swipe your card, regardless of whether you're shopping in person, or on your laptop, tablet, or cell phone. Visa's operations began in 1958 when Bank of America launched the BankAmericard registered credit card. It was the first consumer credit card program, and it brought the company great success, allowing it to expand operations internationally in 1974. In 1976, BankAmericard became Visa, a name that sounded the same in all languages. Visa continued to grow as regional businesses around the world merged to form Visa Incorporated in 2007. A year later, it went public in one of the biggest initial public offerings, IPO, in history. Today, Visa operates in more than 200 countries and territories, with the mission to be the best way to pay and be paid, for everyone, everywhere. Of course, those who are shopping for a credit card often prefer one that's widely accepted. The more Visa dominates the global payment network industry, the more it attracts new consumers and merchants. Despite Visa's popularity, there is often confusion around what a Visa card's role is when it comes to credit card benefits. American Express and Discover, for example, serve as both the payment network and credit card issuer. However, unlike American Express and Discover, Visa does not issue credit cards, it is solely a payment network. Instead, financial institutions like banks issue credit cards, and Visa serves as the communication line that allows payment transactions to be processed. A credit card issuer, not the payment network, administers rewards programs and credit card perks, and determines borrowing terms like interest rates and fees. Visa is an American multinational payment card services corporation headquartered in San Francisco, California. It facilitates electronic funds transfers throughout the world, most commonly through Visa-branded credit cards, debit cards, and prepaid cards. Visa is one of the world's most valuable companies. Visa does not issue cards, extend credit, or set rates and fees for consumers. Rather, Visa provides financial institutions with Visa-branded payment products that they then use to offer credit, debit, prepaid and cash access programs to their customers. In 2015, the Nielsen Report, a publication that tracks the credit card industry, found that Visa's global network, known as VisaNet, processed 100 billion transactions during 2014 with a total volume of $6.8 trillion. Visa was founded in 1958 by Bank of America, BAFA, as the BankAmericard credit card program. In response to competitor MasterCharge, now MasterCard, BAFA began to license the BankAmericard program to other financial institutions in 1966. By 1970, BAFA gave up direct control of the BankAmericard program, forming a cooperative with the other various BankAmericard issuer banks to take over its management. It was then renamed Visa in 1976. Nearly all Visa transactions worldwide are processed through the company's directly operated VisaNet at one of 4 secure data centers, located in Ashburn, Virginia, Highlands Ranch, Colorado, London, England, and Singapore. These facilities are heavily secured against natural disasters, crime, and terrorism, can operate independently of each other and from external utilities if necessary, and can handle up to 30,000 simultaneous transactions and up to 100 billion computations every second. Visa is the world's second largest card payment organization, debit and credit cards combined, after being surpassed by China UnionPay in 2015, based on annual value of card payments transacted and number of issued cards. However, because UnionPay's size is based primarily on the size of its domestic market in China, Visa is still considered the dominant bank card company in the rest of the world, where it commands a 50% market share of total card payments. Visa offers through its issuing members the following types of cards. Debit cards, pay from a checking/savings account. Credit cards, pay monthly payments with or without interest depending on a customer paying on time. Prepaid cards, pay from a cash account that has no check writing privileges. Visa operates the Plus automated teller machine network and the Interlink FPAS point-of-sale network, which facilitate the debit protocol used with debit cards and prepaid cards. They also provide commercial payment solutions for small businesses, mid-size and large corporations, and governments. Visa teamed with Apple in September 2014, to incorporate a new mobile wallet feature into Apple's new iPhone models, enabling users to more readily use their Visa and other credit/debit cards. Visa Debit is a major brand of debit card issued by Visa in many countries around the world. Numerous banks and financial institutions issue Visa debit cards to their customers for access to their bank accounts. In many countries, the Visa debit functionality is often incorporated on the same plastic card that allows access to ATM and any domestic networks like FPAS or Interac. In many countries, the Visa debit functionality has been added to payment cards, to allow customers to use the card for payments on the internet, point-of-sale transactions and access to ATMs. Visa offers three main tiers of benefits: Traditional, Signature and Infinite. Traditional tier includes zero fraud liability, emergency card replacement and cash disbursement, an auto rental collision damage waiver and emergency roadside service. Signature tier includes all of the traditional benefits, plus 24-hour travel and emergency assistance. Infinite tier includes all of the other tier benefits, as well as travel accident protection, trip cancellation and interruption protection, trip delay reimbursement, lost luggage coverage, up to $3,000 per trip or $2,000 per bag if you live in New York, return protections and purchase protections. Visa cards are international payment cards. They are made by the Visa International Service Association, which is a payments network based in the US. It cooperates with different banks to provide cards. You can use your Visa card for online shopping and make transactions around the world where the card is accepted. You can also use it to make cash withdrawals, bank transfers, and savings deposits. The MasterCard is another type of international payment card. We'll help to explain the difference between the two. Both Visa and MasterCard are international payment cards, but they are made by different card issuers. They each work with different banks. They both have worldwide networks and are the most popular types of card. You can get a debit card or a credit card from Visa or MasterCard. You should choose the type of card that will suit your spending and lifestyle habits. The benefits that you get with your card will depend on which bank you're with, the type of card that you have, and where you are in the world. This means that HSBC and another bank could offer you a Visa or a MasterCard, but the benefits will be different. For example, if you have an HSBC Premier World MasterCard, then you'll get World MasterCard privileges. You'll also get exclusive promotions such as educational support for your children or cash advance services if you lose your card. A Visa debit card directly links to your transactional account. That means, the money on the Visa debit card is your own, and you can use the card to withdraw, pay, and transfer the money as much as your account balance. There are banks that don't put a limit on amount of money you can use in your bank account, while others will require the debit card holders to maintain a minimum account balance. You can use your Visa debit card at any Visa accepting points, for example, local and overseas ATMs with Visa/Plus logo, POS, point of sale, or for online payments. Visa offers credit cards. Credit cards are a type of unsecured loan. You can use it to pay your bills and make purchases like you would with a debit card. However, rather than using the money in your account, you'll get a credit limit. This determines how much money you can spend with your credit card. You cannot make transfers with a credit card, and we don't recommend that you use them to withdraw cash. You'll usually have an interest-free period of up to 55 days depending on your card and card issuer. This is calculated from your last billing date until your upcoming billing date, plus a grace period of 25 days. This means that as long as you repay before the payment due date, you are free from all financial charges. Otherwise, the bank's interest rates will be accrued on your outstanding balance as the result of missing the payment due dates or not fully paying off the amounts due every month. Besides, Visa credit card often comes with exclusive programs such as installment plans, reward points, cash back, as well as other exclusive promotions. Visa cards are useful for when you travel, work, or study abroad, and for when you make payments online. You can use them to make payments globally without cash or needing to exchange money. This type of card is accepted in many places, so you won't need to worry about how much cash you can take into another country when you travel. Visa cards can also be used for domestic payments. You can also enjoy discounts when using it. We offer discounts of up to 40% off on food, shopping, sports, beauty, entertainment, education, travel, and more at thousands of stores across Vietnam. Almost every Visa card is equipped with an EMV chip to prevent fraud and data theft. You carry risk when you carry a lot of cash, whether it be dropping cash or having it stolen, never to be recovered. In the case you lose your card, you can immediately lock the card via the banking support center or the mobile banking app, preventing any loss of money. Note that your card will only be successfully locked when you receive a confirmation from the card issuer. You can also set a transfer limit on your debit card or credit limit if it is a credit card for maximum security. With any type of Visa cards, all your purchases get recorded online with all the essential details: where, when, how much. This helps you self-assess and reconcile your spending so that you can budget better. In addition, you can make use of installment plans offered by Visa cards to shop for your favorite items immediately and then spread the costs over several monthly payments, instead of paying all at once. Using your Visa card responsibly with proper planning is a great way to get yourself a savings later down the road. It's easy to understand how to use the Visa card. Simple process even when using online, accepted form of payment in many countries worldwide, money transfer services and support costs when transferring money internationally. When you go shopping or pay for services at a store or service provider, usually, the store clerk will swipe the magnetic strip on the back of the card or insert the card into the POS or MPOS. Some cards will require you to enter a PIN to complete the payments, while others do not require this action. Some banks even offer the function of integrating Visa card into your phone, such as Samsung Pay technology, to help you pay via POS and MPOS without the need of physical bank cards. You now can integrate HSBC Visa cards information into your compatible Samsung smart devices. Make fast and secured transactions just by simply tapping the device on a POS device. POS, point of sale, is a payment terminal that takes credit or debit cards to make a payment instead of cash. The device can be held in hands and is usually placed at checkout counters at shopping points. In addition to a traditional POS, the mobile point of sale, MPOS, is also a compact device providing convenient card payment services. Currently, you can use your Visa HSBC credit card paid via MPOS to convert any transaction with a minimum value of VND 3 million into an installment plan. You can use Visa cards to make online payments for merchandise both domestically and internationally. Accordingly, you only need to provide your full name, card number, CVV, expiration date, and 3D secure code to proceed with the payment. You can withdraw money using Visa cards, except for Visa prepaid, at any ATMs with international payment network logos such as Visa/Plus. However, cash withdrawal fees will be applied as specified in the card issuer's fee schedule. Choosing the right Visa card is important. Here are the 3 most important factors to consider when applying for your first Visa card. Your needs and lifestyle. Card features and offers. The convenience of application. Although nearly all banks in Vietnam have issued card lines associated with Visa, card scheme rules may differ from bank to bank. Different schemes will suit you better depending on your lifestyle. Some examples include if you want to use your Visa card to pay for tuition, make purchases on installments, or want to travel long-term but are afraid of bringing a lot of cash. Credit cards from different issuers may also vary in terms of features, limit, charges and fees, conditions for card registration or promotion programs. As each variant has its own advantages, you may want to search the information beforehand that best suits your needs. In case you can't make it to the bank during office hours to apply for a Visa card, there are several banks, including HSBC, that assist users in applying for a Visa card online, instead of only face-to-face applications in a branch. Specific conditions depend on the bank and type of card you choose, but you can refer to the general requirements below. Individuals aged 18 years or over. Residential proof of current home. Proof of work and income if opening Visa credit card. Visa has been a worldwide sponsor of the Olympic Games since 1986 and the International Paralympic Committee since 2002. Visa is the only card accepted at all Olympic and Paralympic venues. Its current contract with the International Olympic Committee and International Paralympic Committee as the exclusive services sponsor will continue through 2032 and 2020 respectively. This includes the Singapore 2010 Youth Olympic Games, London 2012 Olympic Games, the Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games, the Rio de Janeiro 2016 Olympic Games, the 2018 Pyeongchang Olympic Winter Games, the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, and the Beijing 2022 Olympic Winter Games. In 2002, Visa became the first global sponsor of the IPC. Visa extended its partnership with the International Paralympic Committee through 2020, which includes the 2010 Vancouver Paralympic Winter Games, the 2012 London Paralympic Games, 2014 Sochi Paralympic Games, 2018 Pyeongchang Paralympic Games, 2020 Tokyo Paralympic Games and 2022 Beijing Paralympic Games. Visa was the jersey sponsor of Argentina's national basketball team at the 2015 FIBA Americas Championship in Mexico City. Visa is the shirt sponsor for the Argentina national rugby union team, nicknamed the Pumas. Also, Visa sponsors the Copa Libertadores and the Copa Sudamericana, the most important football club tournaments in South America. Since 1995, Visa has sponsored the U.S. National Football League, NFL, and a number of NFL teams, including the San Francisco 49ers, whose practice jerseys display the Visa logo. Visa's sponsorship of the NFL extended through the 2014 season. Until 2005, Visa was the exclusive sponsor of the Triple Crown Thoroughbred tournament. Visa sponsored the Rugby World Cup first from the 1995 Rugby World Cup was held in South Africa until 12 years later, when the 2007 Rugby World Cup was held in France. In 2007, Visa became the sponsor of the 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa. The FIFA partnership provides Visa with global rights to a broad range of FIFA activities, including both the 2010 and 2014 FIFA World Cup and the FIFA Women's World Cup. Starting from the 2012 season, Visa became a partner of the Caterham F1 team. Visa is also known for motorsport sponsorship. In the past, it sponsored PacWest Racing's IndyCar team in 1995 and 1996, with drivers Danny Sullivan and Mark Blundell respectively. Visa is currently a jersey sponsor of professional gaming, esports, Team SK Gaming for 2017. Visa is the main sponsor of the Argentine Hockey Confederation. The Visa logo is present on both the men's and women's playing kits. Visa and Cash App are the co-title sponsors of the rebranded Scuderia AlphaTauri Formula One team as Visa Cash App RB from 2024 onwards, and will also appear in the team's F1 Academy entry. Visa also signed a sponsorship deal with Red Bull Racing. Thank you for watching this video.